Good morning, students. Welcome in video lecture of electronic devices and circuits. Already we started the unit number 1 JFET, and in previous lectures we discussed the so many things, that means starting from the operation, construction, operation, then types, then after that we discussed the point as the static characteristics and pinch off voltage. Okay, that thing we discussed one, and how the P channel or N channel JFET it is constructed and it's working. That thing also we discussed one. And to reverse, that means to control the current in the JFET, how the gate terminal it is reverse biased, and when it is reverse biased, how that particular current it is getting controlled on. That operation we discussed one, right? So initially when Vg is equal to 0, Vgs is equal to 0, or you can see that gate terminal it is open, then at that situation that particular due to the VDS, that current it is flowing through that bar or semiconductor bar. That thing we discussed one. And when we are applying the reverse voltage to the gate terminals, that means gate to source terminal, that at that time barrier, that means barrier width or depletion layer, it is getting increased one due to the reverse bias of that PN junction. That thing we discussed one. Now today we are going to discuss the topic as FET volt ampere characteristics. This is, you can say that near about whatever the discussion we are going to do here today. It is again, it is consideration of the static characteristics, but we are going to see some sort of the analytical thing in this particular volt ampere characteristics. So first one is the we are going to discuss the exact what happens in this volt ampere characteristics. Now already we know that means we are discussed one in previous lectures that whenever we want to control the current through that particular FET, right, that may be N channel, that may be P channel, at that time we are applying the reverse voltage to the that gate to source. That means we are making the reverse bias of that particular PN junction, or we are applying some sort of the reverse voltage to the gate terminal. And by increasing the reverse voltage, okay, that due to the reverse voltage, what happens, the depletion region it is getting increased one. Okay, so that PN junction it is, you can say that it is reverse biased and that is increased one. Today we will see that particular thing in the form of the volt ampere characteristics by considering the parameters of that particular, you can see that semiconductor, that means its width, right, its width, its, you can see that density and epsilon, all that thing, permittivity, all that particular things we are going to see how it is affecting on that thing, and how the characteristics or voltage ampere characteristics considered for this particular operation. Now here the drain characteristics for the typical discrete N channel FET it is shown in this particular slide. As already we discussed this thing, same thing we are going to discuss once again, but in a different manner. Here in that case, whatever the characteristics we are defined here, it is again with consideration of the ID current with respect to that VDS, and with that particular VGS as a parameter. That means VGS, where whatever the VGS voltage is there, depending on how the ID and VD it is getting giving the curve relation. Okay, that we are going to see here. Now consider the first case for this particular operation as as usual, that VGS we are keeping it equal to 0. For this, initially suppose ID is equal to 0, then that particular gate channel or the channel between the gate junction, you can see that it is open one. It is entirely open one. Okay, and if suppose we are applying the voltage between the between the source and drain, okay, at that time that particular N bar, it acts as a simple semiconductor resistor, and the current ID it gets increases linearly with that particular VDS. Okay, within this increasing of that current, the ohmic voltage drop along the N channel region, it reverse bias the you can see that gate junction, that means a PN junction of that particular gate. We are seeing it as a gate junction, and the conduction portion of the channel begins to constrict because of the ohmic drop along the length of the channel itself. The concentration is not uniform, but it is a more pronounced at a distance further from the source, as indicated in the figure. See in the figure what happens at the drain side, the depletion region it is getting increasing more as compared to the source side. Why? Because whatever the due to the resistance it is considered in that particular channel, and due to this particular VDS voltage, that particular voltage drop in that particular channel at the end of that particular drain, it is a more one due to the resistance of that bar, right? And due to that there is a more reverse bias condition, it is happen at near to that particular junction at the gate terminal and toward that particular, you can see that drain. Now by considering that point, we will see the some sort of the relation, or you can see that the things of this particular FET. Now if suppose we are considering the ohmic region where that particular voltage and current relation, it is considered one, and due to that voltage which is applied, that means by the VDS, how the linearly the current it is increasing one, that relation it is considered here. Now in this ohmic or voltage variable resistance, the region of the FET, VDS is a small and ID can be appreciable. That means for that particular small VDS, okay, linearly that current it is also increasing one, right? That means as the VDS it is increasing linearly, that ID is also increasing, and here if the suppose VDS is a small, and that much for that small VDS there is a considerable or appreciable ID is flowing through that junction, and this situation it corresponds to the closed switch. This situation considered as a closed switch. Okay, now if we want to describe this analytically, the voltage ampere relationship in the ohmic region, assume first that the small voltage VDS is applied between the drain and source. The resulting small drain current ID will then have no appreciable effect on the channel profile. Under this condition, we may consider the effective channel cross section A to be constant throughout its length, right? Hence here you can consider here you can consider this is the entire length, right? And in this particular figure, right, by considering that the A it is considered as the 2B bit, where W is the channel dimension perpendicular to this B direction as indicated in this particular figure A. In this particular figure A. Right. Now, since no current flows in the depletion region because of that particular reverse bias condition, then using the Ohm's law, okay, we obtain the current density as mentioned here, ZD, okay, and that current from that current density you can consider the drain current which is given by ID by considering that whatever the width and that particular channel bar length and all that parameters, considering that donor electrons, right? Permittivity, all that thing we are considering here, and here ID it is, you can see that equation it is considered one. See in this particular figure of that particular characteristics, this pinch off region it is considered, and this here ohmic region it is considered, saturation region is there, and then breakdown. See ohmic region it is a linear one, and once the Vp it is get that particular applied voltage it is reaches to the Vp by that VGS or that particular VDS, then that current it is nearly about the constant. That is the thing. Now from that previous equation, that L is the length of the bar, okay, and this above equation describes the voltage ampere characteristics of the figure B for a very small VDS. See, very small VDS, and it suggests that under this condition the FET behaves like a ohmic resistance whose value is determined by the VGS. That means as the VGS you are applying one, depending on that VGS value, that particular resistance it is getting changed one, right? That particular ohmic regions, whatever the resistance is there, after that applying the VGS, that is again you can see that change. Here the ratio VDS upon ID at the origin is called as the on-drain resistance. The ratio VDS upon ID it is giving the on-drain resistance, that is mentioned as the RDS on, with VGS equal to 0, which makes the B is equal to A, and the above equation becomes RDS, that means RDS on, that means on-drain resistance is equal to, as per given this particular equation. See, the parameter RDS is important in switching application, as it is a measure of how much the FET behaves from an ideal switch for which the on resistance is 0. Since the mobility for holes is less than that of electrons, RDS is much higher for a, you can see that, a channel P channel than the N channel, right? This is the, you can see that consideration is there. The N channel width B is a function of a reverse bias voltage VGS, and increase in the VGS results in the decrease in the B and ID at the specified value of VDS. Remember that thing, okay? So this is the, you can see that consequently that slope and all that characteristic it is considering as the variation in this particular thing. Now pinch off region, we know now consider the pinch off region in the sense, see, once again I will show that particular thing. This is the pinch off region. Now consider the situation where VDS is used to establish the electric field, that means epsilon x along the x-axis at the specified value of the Vg, which is less than Vp. See here, Vg it is less than that particular Vp, in the sense here whatever the we are considering the 0 to Vp consideration in this particular characteristics, that is the that ohmic region, and linearly that current it is increasing one, and that whatever the VDS, small VDS it is there, okay, there is a VGS which is less one, and due to that pinch off voltage it is not appear, you can see that again it is not established due to the VGS, but after that when we are increasing the VDS, then we are getting that thing, that means pinch off voltage we are getting. Okay, if substation or drain current ID flows, the drain end of the gate is more reverse bias, and if here suppose we are increasing the VDS, then the more ID it is flows one, and due to that at the drain side, just I explained that at the drain side what happens, that particular gate junction it is more reverse biased one, right? Hence the boundaries of that depletion region is not parallel to that particular along the axis of the channel. See in this particular figure, at the drain side there is a more that depletion region it is considered, and source side it is less one. By considering this particular figure, see, you will get the exactly idea, and due to this particular whatever the increasing VDS, that epsilon x and ID it is getting increased one, and that particular Bx, that channel width it is getting decreased one, and due to that particular current density, it is increased one. This is the, you can see that pinch off region, due to which that particular, you can see that region it is happened one, right? These are the parameters which are affecting on that particular thing. Okay, this is the thing. If J increases without limit, the flow of electrical density would also increase, and that particular mu, and it remains constant. That is again consideration of there. Now the breakdown region. Okay, the maximum voltage that can be applied between any two terminal. Here what happen, when we are considering the VGS, we are applying in a reverse bias, as well as we are increasing the VDS also. Then for that VGS, if suppose we are increasing the VDS, then there is a again increasing the current, it is happen, and that is again due to the minority carriers, and that is considered in the figure B. Okay, in the figure you will get that particular situation as the breakdown region. Okay, right, that is the thing. So here it is seen that avalanche occurs at the lower value of UDS when the gate is reverse bias than the VGS is equal to 0. Then for that particular VGS equal to 0. This is because of the fact the reverse bias gate voltage adds to the drain voltage and increase the effective voltage across the gate voltage. Are you getting this thing? Yeah, this is the thing. Now the transfer characteristics. Let the saturation drain current be noted by the IDS and its value with the gate shorted to the source. It is, that means VGS is equal to 0 by IDSS, right? That means saturation drain current, it is noted by IDS, and whatever the you are applying the source voltage, that means VDS, for that whatever the, for that gate shorted source, that current at the VGS is equal to 0, that is noted as the IDSS. It has been found that the transfer characteristics giving the relation between IDS and VGS and can be given by that particular IDS is equal to IDSS in bracket 1 minus VGS upon Vp bracket square. This relation gives the transfer characteristics. And the cutoff region, when the VGS is greater than Vp, at that time ID is nearly 0, right, and VDS can be large, right. This is the behavior of an open switch. Cutoff region is nothing but when your VGS it is more than Vp, right, and for that your ID, because the depletion region it is made to each other of that both you can see that gate terminals or both gate junctions, right, and that particular bar it is closed due to the depletion region and there is no flow of the ID current, and at that situation also we are considered that VDS may be large one. This behavior it is considered as the open switch because here there is no current flowing through that particular thing. That is the cutoff region. So this is the all about the volt ampere characteristics of a JFET. Today I discussed this thing, and this is again related to that particular static characteristics but in a different manner. That means exactly what the ohmic region, what is exactly that particular pinch off region, the transfer characteristics, okay, and cutoff, breakdown. These things are considered in this particular volt ampere characteristics, and by considering that some analytical things, equations are derived one, okay, by considering the parameters of that particular width, epsilon, mu, all these the parameters are considered, and by using that you can calculate the resistance, on-rail resistance as well as the ID current, okay, and then you can consider that particular IDS for IDSS of that particular, you can see that gate shorted voltage, okay, that is the consider here. So if students, if you are having any doubt or if you want to more about these things, or if you are having any problem, you can ask me anytime. Be steady and be in touch. Thank you guys.